Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Something like a Luna is you just really need some pretty good tower push. TB in the same pool, I actually quite like that pick quite a bit. The TB pick from Ivy was, you know, while it does lack damage, I will wholeheartedly agree with you on that front. It did, like, kind of downside to this lane is that Wisp has to constantly basically reapply the tether because, of course, Pangolier is going to be one of the, you know, more common heroes to break a tether just with his abilities. This is potentially troublesome for Ixen, but Rajix is going to give him an out here if he wants to tether. And he will. First Blood is actually top lane.
Okay, where's the utility? Where's he going to be good for? Now I guess he can start harassing Gork a bit more because he's going to get Dragon's Blood level 2 soon. And Gork just lost the Metamorphosis. But I think that giving the first blood to Gork is especially dangerous. He could also play a faster TV if he wanted to and match the Deuce's tempo. If she wanted to do that.
There it is.
Okay. Good deny.
Yep. Good attempt to deny. Max will deny the deny attempt. That's down bottom. Rajix gets a kill into JMV.
You go, do I want to die? Probably not. So I'll let her take tower a bit. And now you aggro the creeps, ball lighting away, because you cannot hold your own against a DP. That's why DP beats Storm in lane. It's not so much the actual laning phase, it's once you reach level 6, right? That's when the matchup starts becoming impossible for Storm.
So they might make a play, but the Invis rune is going to stop that in its tracks.
They will still be lacking a little bit of damage, though, with a simple BKB on the DP.
Team Balder mighty scouted on this ward, so instead they're going to make the play for Pablo, who tanks the arrow but gets off the carapace. Max wants to hit him just to make sure it is spiky. It is, and kill eventually goes towards Cube. However, JMV, despite having that ward down, is still going to get caught.
Is not Rajix not the carry?
I can't. You know, Rajix does have a sword. You know, and the
right. That's what carries build. What does Gork have? Dragon Lens? Seems like a mid item to me.
Exactly. Max. Mana burn.
Okay. Stone Gaze at least to cover his escape, but the Rolling Thunder is a nuisance. And you don't deal enough damage to the Pangos. Doesn't matter if he gets turned to stone. Okay, but they want to fight this, and that's with a level 1 Exorcism. That is not as scary as they think, but at least they get. Oh, well, you do have Dragon Form, okay, which DK just activated. That's more of a necessity as the Fireball. Oh, what a range. Well, oh, okay.
They're going to get this kill.
The Storm here, thanks to the bash of the Marana Arrow and the Dragon Tail. Oh my god.
Fireball. You memed on it.
Honestly. We did. Okay, so fair enough. Like, some things kind of turned around and they were all playing their individual right game, but then they realized they were lacking some resources. Fair enough. And now Gork is the target. They have enough to kill him. They have Fireball now.
There it is. There's the Fireball.
Nothing survives the Fireball, Richie. Best spell in the game. They just found damage out of nowhere.
Nice. They spent 1,400 damage. I mean, again, we're memeing on it a little bit, or at least you mention. Usually it lets you play a little bit less with more. They just find Excalibur.
Yep. That was the play, though. Relocate.
Silence.
Okay. The idea was good, though. You need someone to push that lane, and Nyx can't do that. Io can't do that either. Pango can do that, but I think if Pango gets caught with Dragon Tail, he dies too, right?
Go for this
so that's the idea behind this.
Can they kill him? Yes, they should
Vincento is
have.
probably dead. Yeah. But here's the strength of having a dead lane 5, right? You can just sacrifice your 5, no big deal. 5 dies, whatever. Pablo actually does the results. That was good. Good rotation by Max. And on top of that, you might be able to kill Rajix. You have Soul Ring and Blink Dagger. That's enough for a Dragon Tail. Gork Illusions are coming.
Yep, Gork Illusions are coming.
Not the real
Low
one.
skill, by the way, just demolishes the tier 2 mid lane through all this. He doesn't care.
Well done. Well done. The kills are starting to work.
Like, guys, they're going to take the tower, they're going to siege tier 2, and then they're going to sweep across the map through our triangle. Like, he literally drew it in. Or they're just going to kill him. As silenced and caught. Even popping the Exo here just to secure it. Rajix will die.
Right. Worth, right?
Gork now has it.
Oh, sorry. My bad. So, yeah, you're right. Hopefully...
Good jump.
I don't know if Butterfly will cover this.
Perfect.
Okay, good kill on DP. From behind, though, Dusuk is strong enough now to fight. She does have Stone Gaze here. But the Pango's scary. If they get her into the pinball zone... Okay, Rajix kind of forced her. Low skill acknowledges this, going back to the high ground. Smart, but ooh, the tail end of the Impale catches her. The Overgrowth is forced. Low skill. They need the Magic Wand for the Stone Gaze. They need some sort of team fight here. Low skill holds on to it. Doesn't want to use the Magic Wand just yet, but he's in a pinball zone again. Goes up to the high ground. Low skill. Trying to cover himself. Magic Wand's been used, but the mod has been taken away. No Stone Gaze. Dusa will die. Rajix on point, sacrificing his life for that kill. Very valuable. And this could mean... No Roche. 1 minute.
Just one.
Yep. Huge fight. I thought the butterfly would come into play more, but the positioning was not great. Oh, and DK now in trouble. They have enough damage to burst the DK though. That's a tough one. Excalibur is certainly trying. Excalibur realizing he will not succeed. EIXN. There's your TP cancelled. Storm does get the TP away. Cork could be in trouble. There's the Nature's Grasp. Pablo out of mana. Arcane Boots though in 6 seconds. That might be enough, but the silence hits both. Moy Bell, sorry, is gonna be chasing them down. Pablo in trouble. But Gork at least gets away, so Pablo tanks this gank for his carry. Good.
Level 3 Ball Lightning makes his game a bit easier to play. Oh, whoa, Max. He wants to tangle
Yeah, I
it.
think you gotta kill him, yeah. Commit for it. There we go. Look at him. Even have an Orchid here just in case. So Pango's dead. There's the damage from Max just in case. Storm.
Cutting waves, I think.
Trying to cut the lanes. Excalibur. Oh, no. He got caught by the root here. You have an Overgrowth as well. But instead, he just baited it.
Oh, no.
Wow, Vincento just played around with Excalibur. Oh, yeah, are you lost? Yeah, you get to say that line now, man. That was really
I mean,
good.
Excalibur didn't even try and Ball Lightning away. He was just attacking creeps, I think.
Well, because the Overgrowth stops the animation halfway through, right? So he's trying to, like, bait it out and then use the BKB to get out, right?
That is going to be an immediate BKB. So no Rolling Thunder here for a couple more seconds, and the smoke play is going to be unsuccessful from Ball on the first go.
I think you just wait for Roche if you're Ivy, right? That's a smart play. Oh. Okay, let's see. Max activates BKB, wants to kill Pablo first, and they will get him. One Sorcerer team fight. Do they have Yules? They do. And the Tether, not going to be used because here comes Vincento with his, Vincento, sorry, with his Shard.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen a Shard, and it looks really good. It's actually quite convincing. It's the item. He thinks it's good.
I think it's a good item.
Roche?
I think it's a good item.
Roche has
it's just
spawn.
in some games. We have Exo. Yep, there we go. Shivas. Okay, they're going to go for BKB use, but kill the IO. Make sure the IO goes down, and they do get the IO in addition to Excalibur for free. Rajix and Gork are just destroyed.
GG.
No chances there. I think they realized how outclassed they were this game, right? With a net worth lead there in that fight. Once they got the jump, Ivy just had an easy game. Really well done. Really well done.
So, yeah, that was going to be my question, and I think you make a valid point there. So Team Bald, they are going to last pick the Lina, which means that'll be the mid lane Lina for Excalibur. Offlane Necro. I do love Gork's mount. It's a beautiful one.
Ah, beautiful.
Yeah, Bald here also with the aggressive try currently.
Oh, that's clever. You want to secure everything on your CK. I feel like you have to just trust Excalibur to either win or even tie his lane, and you just put everything on CK. This lane is very strong as well. Max is maybe gonna die?
I believe so.
One more punch. There we go.
There's some very heavy hitters in the lane, and let me tell you, a level 1 Nether Wart ain't gonna do jack diddly squat to stop you from being...
He gets the preferred matchup, right? Which is why they allow this. And maybe they could try top, but the try is so much weaker as well.
We're gonna go again.
That's very clever from Bald, yeah. They're gonna take Jay and Vincento again.
Yep, for the first time, right? They killed Max there on the first life. They dispatch of his Nether Wart.
Offlane CK here, but against a favorable matchup. That's good. Oh, okay, Rajix. Could be in trouble there, but Cube. His arrow gets blocked by EIXN's positioning. Well done.
Yeah.
And the mid lane's even as well, which is important here, I'd say. If whoever wins the mid lane is going to create a huge advantage, and I think DP already has an advantage naturally because of her tempo.
Ooh, they actually end up still getting that kill into Rajix. EIXN looking for revenge, but will not be able to find the Leaping Mirana.
Right. No, support Mirana counters the Necrophos much more so than he counters Tiny.
Mines, as he's going to at least be the first one to show underneath the tier 1 tower. Just a little bit of healing from JM. We can't give them too much, otherwise they get addicted to it. His life train's ready to go again.
Just testing it, right? It's like, okay, it works, I can heal him. Yeah, good. The Blinding Light's not going to stop the ghosts from hitting. Oh, he committed. Yeah, they're going to go for the Necrophos first.
Arrow.
Can they kill him in time? He stuns the Ghost Shroud.
Hold the Lina.
Arrow covering him, but that's not going to be enough. Rajix gets the Reaper Scythe up. No! Okay, Rajix does die in the end. However, they kill off the 2 enemy cores. That's a huge win regardless for Team Bald. And they go for Jay and Vincento as well. That's going to be a 3rd kill of this engagement. Team Bald Reborn. They acknowledge that they're probably losing this early game. Yeah.
Very quickly, and just kind of eating all this AoE damage. And Ivy are going to look to force the issue now.
We just got BKB on Tiny, yeah. He just disassembled the Echo to get it.
There's Aegis.
Usually you rebuild into the Echo, but this timing is so crucial. It's important.
Well done. He is going to be scouted.
Yeah.
We'll better him than Gork.
Certainly, that's actually a really important smoke break because if you look at literally any game with Tiny, I haven't seen a game in the past, I don't know, patch, right, where he doesn't disassemble to Echo. This tells you that pros understand that this timing is crucial because right now, most teams do this kind of the same thing. It's just about who does it faster. You know, Winter likes to say it a lot. They're playing.
Mosko's gonna lead him in.
Okay. Okay, BKB is used by low skill. They're gonna go for Gork immediately. That's your damage done. Excalibur needs to get some space between him and the team, but with a DP, it's gonna be difficult. That toss, forcing Excalibur into the TP immediately. The damage is not high enough though, so at least he can get away. As the Coddle does die here.
Yep, and Radix
so they will get
last to go.
Oh wow, that team fight. It's just the initiation.
Well placed, but BKBs basically don't let her do anything, and in fact now they've caught her.
Yep, staying a bit too close to the tower. Gork also using his Phantasm trying to distract them. But Gork can just be gone on. Yeah, they can just die this really easily. Life Ray not going to do much, but low skill here brings the damage truly. He's balanced for a couple more seconds. Max has his own BKB, but the overgrowth stops him. The arrow avoided by Gork, but now the Life Drain keeps Max alive. Crypt Storm on top of this. Illuminate to heal him. Where's the extra damage? We find it. That Sandstorm plus the Crypt Storm will kill him. As EIXN had to put himself in the middle of this team fight and will suffer the consequences. Meaning that Ivy will get another free tower probably, right?
They might back off. Low skill kind of BKB.
Yourself in a position where you don't have enough control, and then percentage damage was... Yeah, I can see your point. And here, by the way, we see the effort, right? Ivy in literally no time took the tier 2s of both offlane and safe lane easily by taking over the enemy triangle. Which makes the earlier movements by Team Bald feel like they were lackluster. And Ivy did so much more.
And Bald, the nerves are hitting them. Gork blinks out of the base. Cube leaps at him, and he blinks away. He's not having this. They have no idea where enemies are.
You're close to base now.
There's wards that are just watching them. If they take a single step out of the base through the mid lane, they're going to be scouted instantly. Like they're basically one step into Division 3. I mean relegation.
Play team fight. And this limitation as to the strategies you have means that lack of map control makes it really difficult to play.
Just feels like there's so many good bots builders. Gork's gonna kick off the fight. That's a promising jump. They almost actually get through and blow up DP, and in fact they will do it. Gork with the physical damage getting the job done, but he's been 4 steps away from his team. Low skill is gonna shrug off that stun, and down goes Gork. He's got buyback, might be forced or feeling pressure to use it, but so far Team Bald continuing to hold around them as they top up Radix. He's gonna heal a ton. They cover him there with the LSA. So with the DP down, Team Bald still feel like they can go for a bit more. There's 2 more Vessel charges for the Vessel of Pablo. He's going to throw one onto JM. But Team Bald will not chase any further after they've lost their core. They're quite happy in that 1-for-1 trade.
I'd say the same thing with Ivy, honestly. I feel like Gork appreciate that to push the lane faster, I'd say. Even Necrophos.
Whoa, that is Max?
Nice link there. Max activates the Epicenter, but gets cancelled by the Overgrowth. There's the Epicenter channel again, but it takes too long. Yeah, this Lina started to deal damage. Bald. You can't just run into them like that. Oh. You gotta have a clear plan now.
Yes, definitely. I mean, that's just Overgrowth use, and sure, that's a pretty big toolkit, but yeah, so it blocks for precise damage. It's basically a Yule Scepter that's super expensive to upgrade that you can cast on your teammates. If you cast it on yourself, you can also move in the air. This is going to be a kill onto Ixen. That's the reveal of the Ignis. So finally that combo ability of...
Mostly for the teammate's sake, right, rather than anything else. Yes. And then all the people that for some reason...
a difference.
No. Gork is also close-ish. Gork will make a difference. So the Chaos Strike chance is a big deal. He could go for the Phantasm duration if he feels like that Axe is worth using that, but usually it's the Chaos Strike chance.
Oh, there's a jump in from Max.
He will use Epicenter is well committed, but that's the that's triggered. No more damage from Max, which means he has to retreat. Overgrowth, and they send him back with the Will-O-Wisp. They did that perfectly.
Yeah, that's a gem fed. Gork is surrounding him with all of the bullets.
Do you remember that there was this clip on Reddit ages ago about this pug that decided to go refresh your build, and it was just like a rave every time? It was really funny. It was really good. I honestly am not opposed to this game.
Big fighting coming, Avo. Can Balls get in here fast enough? They're going to be way too slow.
I don't know, Roger is getting close. Oh, maybe too close. 4 step. They go into the pit. Who's gonna take the roast stump here? Phantasm for save. Rogic's already thrown out.
Got it all.
Tiny can just take as much as he can. There we go. Leave the cheese on the floor. Take the axe. Quick, consume everything, Tiny. Okay, everyone's leaving. I love that he prioritizes. We can literally see in his mind a low skills priority of items in the Roche pit. Refresher and Aegis the most important ones. Cheese is useless. Leave it on the
Protector without buyback. Treant Protector who did go for that AC. There's a toss. Rajix, force tap pushes being further away, but Gork, he's found his mark, and they've nuked through the DP. She's dead. Can buy back in the fight. Low skill fighting through this one. Rajix still alive. Life drain doing a number, and down he goes. Gork only a 2-second stun there onto Max as he's going to try and turn around. Laguna Blade for low skill. As actually Excalibur, he's going to be disarmed. Nice. Finally able to let loose yet again, and will nuke to the Tiny's first life. But Max, with that damage, is going to make the jump in. They're going to catch him with the Reaper Scythe. He's down for the count now, as Excalibur still being kept alive for now. The force staff to safety, and he's off and away. Secondary buyback now as Ixon's going to buy back, but they've lost Gork without buyback. They've lost Max without buyback. They bought back on the DP. Low skill?
Yeah, that would be counterproductive.
Low skill?
Low skill. He's solo.
Yes.
He got hexed.
He's dead.
He's gonna die.
What?
They're getting stressed out. They're getting stressed out because they think, oh, we should have won this game earlier, which maybe, but the defense by Bald was so good that they couldn't, and now they're starting to make these small misplays. That's why the net worth doesn't matter, seriously, right now. Like, yes, there's a slightly, like, there's a lead for Ivy. They technically have more items, more options.
Once again, he keeps letting Fiery Soul lapse. I'm not sure.
I mean, it's because you get the stack so quickly just by hitting heroes, so I guess maybe that's why. Linken's blocked the Chaos Bolt. Sankin could still be in trouble. Skill joining in, going for Gork.
Silence Lina. She doesn't have BKB.
Max is still fine. Yeah, Lina does not have BKB. She's in trouble. She's feared. Lina's gonna die. Excalibur's down. And thanks to that tree, Rajix could also fall. Gork also fell in the beginning of the team fight. He's more of the offlaner right now. They need Excalibur to buy back if they want to actually play this, though.
That's the
Excalibur. I don't think you get to save the buyback.
Yeah, Tiny will end this game.
That took way too long, though. You didn't put yourself in position. They can punish this, perhaps.
He still has this rapier. They might just leave. Gork's going to stop them at least. JM, though, is going to at least decrepify, buy some more time. But Low Skill's making the jump now onto Gork. Excalibur with the Hex. That's a good one. Max charging up the Epicenter. He's going to let it loose. Excalibur does have BKB and Satanic, so he's going to get off the BKB and easily at least ignore Max's damage. Ignis is good, and they have at least taken the first life of Low Skill. Overgrowth does not quite catch the Tiny, though. Low Skill's back on in, and that's the dive back onto Gork. They might get this DP. No. She's got the Yule Scepter. That's the Wind Waker from Cube coming in handy. As Low Skill is going to toss some trees at Rajix, which don't hit him because he's in ethereal form.
Overgrowth did catch him, by the way, just to spell. Hype these racks as much as you want. Physical damage all the way through. Cube, oh, careful with that arrow. Rajix has to do this.
Max, another great jump.
But look at Zenking. Max just takes the Excalibur again for a ride, and this time with a 3 volley, he will die. Rajix in trouble himself. The toss, and the GG is called. Ivy finally managed to finish this game as
wow.
Good luck in opens, Cloud. Oh my god, that was okay.
Wow, a little bit of
I was not expecting that.
Right.